things down the line. And we gonna start calling it for what it is. That's what we gotta start doing around here. What the hell is this? You two doing some old uckery going on around here? They done did another crazy update. They got the thing in the middle of the screen. I'm like, what is this now? Another way for nobody to get no notification. But anyway, they done kicked up a whole new way to not send notifications. But yeah, about time we call things for what it is. Now, you got this chick out here, Trump in 1 hour. Everybody sitting up here freaking out. Trump's 1 hour. Trump 1 hour. Trump 1 hour. What that don't mean, you know? That man is winning a state. That ain't gonna mean nothing to him. Cause ain't no real election going on. That's involving him. He doing all that for nothing. They are never letting him back in the White House. Ever. That's not happening. You better get ready for that Civil War, buddy, because he ain't getting in there. They are not letting him back in. It ain't designed to let old Trumpy back in. Now, I know what people think. That, oh no, you just don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, you got the Fulton County District Attorney allegedly, paying a guy, and he using the money to take her on lavish trips. And he married. Now, I'm quite sure Trump is using this as an out to get out his case. Unfortunately for old Trumpy, it ain't gonna matter. You got 3 major cases on your head, and they gonna hold those things to you, and they gonna try to get you in the court and trial and convicted and rush down the damn aisle before any of this stuff hits. Now, if you the Fulton County DA, shame on you for being that stupid. To be paying your damn booty call when you going up against something that's gonna, this is like the biggest case in the world. And you that stupid? That don't even make no damn sense. If she did it. Now she says this is a friend. So as a friend, this man, see, what I do know is that the lawyer for one of the defendants, in the Trump case, he got a good lawyer. And his lawyer found out that that guy is getting a divorce. And in those divorce records, allegedly, that wife is blaming her, saying she's the mistress, the doggone district attorney of Fulton County. But there's been a gag seal put on the divorce papers. So now, unless the judge can lift that gag order, the information that the lawyer got, she can't use. She can't publicly come out and say any of this stuff. And she wants to, but she can't, unless that gag order is lifted. So they're in a catch-22. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? How many times have we seen this episode? Oh yeah. So you already know what time it is. They don't want me talking about politics. They don't want me talking about anything that's got something to do with the world. And they come up with this whole travesty against all the creators and all of this stuff, right? So it's quite interesting. Uh, the way people come up with new ideals and way to pull people into their side. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh well, they got a whole nother movement going on here. See, the other movement that they got is they're trying to find a way to disqualify people from voting in poverty-stricken areas. Trying to say, oh well, you got a criminal record, basically. Like ex-cons can't vote. Like they ain't even human anymore. Slavery is abolished except for the convicted felon. Something you need to remember. See, the convicted felon can work for minimum wage that is way below the standard of the United States of America. You making more or less than somebody coming in from across the border. You putting in more labor hours and everything and not making a lot of money at all. You're making pennies on the dollar. They're getting free labor out of you. So they have an economic prison system. And therefore, it's to keep you institutionalized. And what do you know? Blacks and browns are filling the damn prisons. So what do they do? Oh, we ain't got them on space. Well, build some more prisons. And who do you think get contract to bring in on the vending machines or the ice cream cones? Why do you think these prisons are in these small towns? Because you can make the laws any way you want in these small towns. Like Clinton Correctional Facility. Right? It's way out in the smack of nowhere. In a small town. Rome, yeah. They got Robeson, Illinois. You way out in Menard, and these places are way out. Where they can have the rules made just for them. Now, the warden will have his daughter come there, and his daughter will own a vending company where they would come in and bring in the ice cream and everything else, and they'll get approved and they'll get licensed to do that. So the warden have his whole family involved. His cousin is the CEO. It'd be a whole family-ran organization. They run everything, from the food that come in to the vending machines. Everything. It's all one big family. They're all related to the warden. So that's how it works in these towns, in these maximum correctional facilities. So they get to have the laws go anywhere they want, and nobody's there to challenge them. So me, I've always been a truth teller to bring these things to light. But that's how they get these contracts and stay on board. And it's okay for that to happen. And nobody says nothing, nobody bats an eye, because nobody really cares. It's like, who cares if the warden has his daughter vending company come in and, service the prisoners and do all these things? Who cares, right? But now he's directing the funds on who gets what. Now everything got to go through warden. Wardens, man, they steal everything, man. The wardens are all crooked as hell. They steal from the prisoners. They take stuff saying, oh, this ain't allowed in here. They don't send it back to the person. They take it. They just say, oh, he can't have that. And they just take it. They don't tell them that. They wait till it come in the mail, say, oh, what's that? Oh, hell no, you can't get that. I'm taking that. Ooh, this is nice. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's dirty game. Like, I don't know how it go now, but man, I used to put money on my boy books. I had to go write, money order. I couldn't send a check, and it have to be $50. Cannot exceed $50. So I had to get a whole bunch of money orders for $50. Yeah, that sucked. It's an inconvenience, but they're in prison. So, what's I can do to help them out? Well, when you realize at the end of the day, those who's supposed to have your best interests in heart don't, that becomes a little bit of a problem, don't it? Society is what it is. On the brink. The strip club was wonderful. Casino was cool. I left them 500 more than they should have had. I was up big and let them get some of it back, but I still walked out with money. You see, that's the key. Use their money to go out on the town. Strippers ain't getting my money, they getting the casino money. The casino paid for me to have titties in my mouth. And I thank them. I like the titties. Yes, I do. Titty man. Call me titty boy. Well, it is what it is, man. We're going to start calling this thing down the line. Either you going to get involved or you're not. But don't sit there and complain about stuff that you don't care about. Don't complain about it if you ain't going to get involved. That's just the whole thing. You sitting there bitching and mooning about stuff like, dude, what are you doing about what's going on in your neighborhood? You worried about Trump in the White House? What's happening over there is way above your pay grade. Worry about your community. About time we call it is what it is, So, I don't even know how to end this damn thing. I guess that's it. All right, I'm out. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Armando Black TV. Welcome to HDII TV, Jack Force with Jose Rodriguez, and I'm out.